Respondeat superior is a Latin phrase that means let the master answer. Under this doctrine, an employer can be held accountable for their employee or agent's wrongdoings, whether a negligent or intentional tort. The statute, also called the master-servant rule, is recognized in common and civil law. Respondeat superior is based upon vicarious liability when an employer is liable for a tort, a civil wrong committed by an employee acting within the scope of employment. The primary difference between negligence and an intentional tort is that negligence happens when someone isn't careful enough to fulfill the necessary standard of care. In contrast, an intentional tort occurs when someone acts on purpose. The three elements of vicarious liability are: 1. The employer or other agent must have committed a wrongful act. 2. The employer or other agent must have acted within the scope of their employment or agency. And 3. The employer must have had the ability to control the employer or other agent. 4 examples of vicarious liability include: 1. A supervisor is in a position to influence the terms and conditions of employment with authority over an employee and then sexually harasses the employee. The supervisor's employer may be liable. 2. If a truck driver's negligence results in an accident, injuring someone, the driver's employer may be liable. 3. A hospital may be vicariously liable if a doctor injures a patient committing medical malpractice. And 4. If a bouncer at a nightclub job involves using force, causing injury to someone, the employer may be liable for the employee's actions. Vicarious liability is sometimes called imputed liability, attachment of responsibility to a person for harm or damages caused by another person. In a nutshell, respondeat superior is where the employer may be vicariously liable for an employee's wrongdoings if they act within their employment scope.